Shalom, shalom, everybody. This is Mora Yochanan coming in with another reading from the Torah. This comes from Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 4 and 5. Very popular passage of scripture amongst Jews and Hebrews alike. It's called the Shema, but we're going to go a little bit further and we're going to go a little bit beyond the Shema and break down the second verse. Okay? Forgive me for having a little sinus problem here today, but we're going to read this. It says here, Shema Israel, Yahuwah Elohecha. No, Yahuwah Eloheinu. Here's the end. Eloheinu. Yahuwah Echad. Okay. Then we have Ve'ahav, Ve'ahava, Ve'ahavta, 8, Yahuwah Elohecha Bekal Levavcha Uv Kal or Uvekal Nafshecha Uvekal Ma'odeka. Okay, I'm going to read this again for you. We have the Shema, Shema. Then everybody should recognize this. Shema Israel, Shema Israel, Yahuwah. Here we have Lo, Hey, Nu, Eloheinu, Yahuwah Eloheinu means Yah, and this is from Anachnu, right? Meaning we or our. So this, when you see this suffix on words, you know that it's plural. It's talking about it belonging to more than one person. Our or we're, our or we. All right. So here, Shema or listen, Israel, Yahweh, our El, right? Our El, our mighty one, Yahweh Echad. Echad is like number one. Listen, Israel, Yahweh, the power that belongs to us is one power, is one Yah, right? Now here it gets kind of interesting, right? Ve is just a prefix that indicates and, A-N-D. It says and, ahava, right? To love and love, right? But this is ahavta. And we must love, right? We must love, right? Et Yahweh, him, basically saying it or him, et Yahweh, we must love, and we must love it or him, Yahweh, right? Elohecha, our power, El, right? Vikal, Be, here's the Be, Kal, right? Levavcha. So, Lev, this is heart, as in the organ that pumps blood through your body. That is how you say heart, lav. And I think it's even like lave, because this would be a seti instead of the shva, right? And there would be no kamatz. So lave would be heart. Now, when you see levav, this kind of heart is a so the way they explained it in Hebrew is you have the construct state, and then you have inflective forms. Let me show you. So this is not what I'm going to first. Let's go to it. I'm going to show you. So if we go to a new window here, I want to show you what I mean by the construct state. Okay, so if I type this in, lave is just your heart, right? And you see here construct state, singular construct state, the heart. Okay. Now if I type this in, the lave with the two vav with the two vates, what you get is you get heart again, but you get this really strange, right? To enchant, he enchanted, right? And this here, levav, is kind of an inflexive way of saying the heart. So not your actual physical heart, but the heart of your doing or the heart of your conscience, right? So that's where you get this here from. So Elohecha, and okay, in the cha here, I wanted to explain this as well. The cha is part of the shell, right? Shelo, which is to belong to, right? This is a root word, to belong, and it comes with different suffixal endings, right? So if it belongs to me, it would be sheli. If it belongs to ours, shalenu, right? There's the new, they're talking about our or we, right? And here we have your, shekha. So, and then you have for your match, for your feminine, it would be shalech. For yours, plural, it would be shalachim. And masculine, plural, feminine would be shalachin. So when you are using these words when you're using these affixes on other words, you would just see the root or the tail end of this. Okay, so you see Eloheinu and you have the new, right? You say Shali, you see the e. Okay, so when you see these endings, these are what the endings mean. Okay, so for example, this kaf sofi with the kamatz, this is representing shacha, which is yours. Okay, yours, masculine, singular. Okay, so it says your el, right? Your el with all bikal levavcha. So here's the other. Here it is again. Your inflective heart. Okay, and uvikal, right? The and nefshecha, your soul. Nefesh. Nefesh is your soul or your being. Nefesh. So with all your inflective heart, with all of your being, and with all mo'odika, right? Your mo'od, with all your mo'od, okay? And mo'od comes from it's very peculiar, right? Because mo'od is very, right? Or to be doing something exceedingly passionately, right? With passion or with exceeding diligence, right? So here you have heart, soul, nefesh, and ma'od, right? So let's read this one more time, and then you guys can get understanding. Shema Israel, Yahuwah Eloheinu, Yahuwah Echad. Ve'ahavta et Yahuwah Elohecha bekal levavcha uvikal nafshecha uvikal ma'odicha. And that is to say, according to scripture, Hear, O Israel, Shema Israel, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad. Right? Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, and we shall love him, ve'ahavta et Yahweh, Bikal, with all, right? Your heart, levavcha, the heart that belongs to you, uvikal, and with all, le nafshecha, right? Your soul, the soul that belongs to you, uvikal, and with all, ma'odecha, right? All the might, or with very exceedingly great strength, with exceedingly great diligence, you shall do that, right? One last time, I just want to make sure you guys got it. Shema Israel, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad. Ve'ahavta et Yahweh Elohecha, v'kal le'alvavcha, uv'kal nafshecha, uv'kal ma'odecha. Mo, let me see. Let's go back. All right. Mo, and then we have od. Mo'od, de. This segel is decha. Mo'odecha. Mo'odecha. Okay. I hope that was helpful. You can always repeat the video to get a better understanding. But this has just been a reading of Torah. And if you have any questions, comments, please feel free to leave them for me. Shalom, shalom.